Alright, fourth graders, here we go. Part 2 of Encantado, the pink dolphin of the Amazon. Our next word is going to be shelter. Shelter. Sh. E. L. T. Er. The first sound is sh. The digraph sh. E. It's a short e. L. T. Er. Shelter. Now that's a short vowel, so it must be a closed syllable. Remember our closed syllable? One vowel followed by one or more consonants. The vowel is short. It can only go a short way. It cannot open that door. The door is closed. The syllable break is right here. Shelter. That's an R-controlled vowel. So it's an R-controlled syllable type. The last one of our words that has the ER ending, so if you notice I've had them grouped together. Let me pull this down. I had the E ends together, and most of them said un because of the schwa. The ER ending, and now we're going to do the last word of our ER. Deliver. Delivered. E L I V D, D. My tongue is tapping the top of my mouth like a drum. Reminds me the bubble is first and then the line. E, or it also could be deliver or deliver. Either one. L, I, V, D. That's an open syllable. The vowel is at the end of the syllable. It can go a long way. Live. Here's my syllable break. That's a closed syllable, so the vowel is short. And R-controlled vowel. It can be just the R-controlled vowel by itself in a syllable as long as it's a vowel sound. And R-controlled vowels are considered vowel sounds. Deliver. We say ver, deliver, but when you look it up in the dictionary, this has to be a closed syllable. So, because it has to say the I sound. So the V is written as a syllable with that I. Alright, now we're going to get into the words that have the AL ending. In the AL ending, you're going to say the A as a the schwa sound. That's why I needed to show you the information about schwas, because a lot of our words have the schwa sound. Natural. Let's sound it out. N, A, T, L. N, A, T. Now we say natural just because of co-articulation. Co-articulation is how sounds are influenced by other sounds around it. And it's the spelled as U-R, that influences that T. Natural. It feels weird to say natural. Your mouth just kind of wants to slide through it. Natural. That's why we say the ch sound. Is spelled with A-L, but it is the schwa sound. Nat, because that's just short, that needs to be a closed syllable. That's why the syllable break is here. But we say na, and then chur, and then all. So look it up in the dictionary or an online app. The syllable break is here after the T and after the R. Natural. The next word is several. Several. S-E-V-R-A-L. S-E-V-R is spelled E-R in this word. O is A-L. That's the schwa. Several. That's a short, so that must be a closed syllable. Several. We say the V with the ER, but it has to be a closed syllable, so when we do the syllable breaks, the V is written with the E because the E needs to be short. It needs to be a closed syllable. Animal is the next word. A, N, I, M, O, L. A, it's a short A. N, I, or animal, animal. Oh. We've got two possible schwas. We say animal, but that's a short, so it needs to be closed. An, I, or mo. Animal. I hope this isn't totally confusing to you. The schwa, like I said, you need to really look up the schwa information. It's very, very, very important to this list and other words like this. But you need to hear those sounds, which is why we're doing it in these boxes. Hear the sounds so that it'll help you figure out where the breaks are. You need to understand syllable types so that you know where to break the syllables apart. The next word is oval. Oval. O, V, O, L. O, V, O. It's an A-L, it's a schwa. O. Well, I know an open syllable, the vowel says it's long sound, so that's a syllable by itself. O, vol. Oval. The next words are going to have consonant L-E. Consonant, any consonant, L-E. Now, in the consonant L-E syllable types, here's a little trick to remember how to say it. Think that the L is really kind of mean, and he kicks the E, and he spins around and he lands upside down. That's the that's the schwa. Because when we say words, like our next word's going to be jungle. Listen to it, jungle. G-L-E, G-L-E, gull. You hear the G-O. That's how we remember that the sound is between the consonant and the L. That is a silent E at the end, so it does not make a sound. The only job that that silent E is doing is you're imagining it spins around upside down and lands between the consonant and the L and says So let's do the word jungle. J-N-G-O. We say and ul are two different sounds, but they're spelled in one box, and I'll show you why. The first sound is j is the J. Hook under the writing line. Is a short U. G. O is the L silent E. Kicks upside down, and the schwa is there. Jungle. Now, this N is made in the back of the mouth because the G is also made in the back of the mouth. So like sing, ring, okay, jungle. The next word is needle. I sew with a needle. N-E-D-O. N. E is the vowel team, two E's. D, 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 D. Bubbles first. O is the L silent E. spins around. It's a schwa in front of the G. Needle. Now when I write this schwa, when you're taking your spelling test or when you're reading the word, you're not going to write and you're not going to see this schwa. Actually, none of the schwas you'll see because they're represented by other letters. This one is like invisible because that E spins around. The consonant LE has a before the L. The next word is paddle. Paddle. P, a, d, o. The first sound is p. A, d, d, o. Now, consonant LE is the syllable type. So the consonant needs to go with the LE. But if we look at it, if I put the syllable break here, that A is at the end of the syllable, which means it would be the long sound, A. That's not the right sound. So we need double the middle consonant. We'll put the syllable break here in the middle so that we have a closed syllable and the consonant going with the LE for a closed and a consonant LE syllable types. Let's see, jungle, that one, consonant LE and closed, J, N, jungle. This one, the syllable break is here. That's a vowel team. That's not an open syllable. It's a vowel team. Knee and consonant LE. Alright, the last three words. Mumble. Mumble. M, b, o. M, it's a short U. M, b, o. Consonant LE, and this is short, so that has to be a closed syllable. My syllable break is right there. That was an easy one. Mumble. The next two words have multiple syllables. It's going to be some long words, but we can figure it out. Alright, calendar. Calendar. K, a, l, n, d, er. The first sound is k, spelled with a C. A, l, spelled with an E. That's a schwa. We could do calendar or calendar. So either one, it's a short and short. N, d, er. And this word is spelled with an AR. R controlled vowel. Spelled as AR. Let's see where our syllable breaks are. That's a closed syllable. Even though we say ka, then lin, then der, but it's a closed syllable, so our break is here. Look it up in the dictionary. Or in, that's a closed syllable, and then der, our controlled vowel. Syllable type. Closed, closed, are controlled. Our last word, the longest word, caterpillar. Caterpillar. K, a, t, p, I, l, K, a, t, p, I, l, K. Spell with a C. A, t, R controlled vowel. P, I, l, spell with an AR. Let's look at our syllable types. Cat. We say ca, then ter, but when you look in a dictionary, remember it's got a short, so that needs to be a closed syllable. Cat. Is by itself. That's an R control vowel. It can be by itself. Pill. Pillar. Pillar. Well, that's short. It needs to be a closed syllable, so I must have to double this L, put the syllable break in between, so that's closed, and lur, which is how I say it, caterpillar, there's an L sound with the R-controlled vowel. Closed, R-controlled, closed, R-controlled. Alright, has your mind absolutely blown up? We've got all kinds of stuff going on. We've got several different syllable types. We've got the schwa that showed up all over the place in our words. We've got, it's the ER, the EN, the AL, the consonant LE, and then down at the bottom the AR, calendar, caterpillar, that the AR doesn't say R, it says like the ER. Alright, there's a lot to remember, but if you learn the information about the schwas and those syllable types, you will not go wrong. You'll have a great time figuring out these words and then being able to see other words that have the similar syllable patterns and spellings. I hope you enjoy your week. Give me some feedback on the Edmodo page or on YouTube when you're watching these videos to let me know how you're learning this information. If I need to explain some things a little bit better, please give me some feedback. I'd love to hear from you. See you next week.